Isabella, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't talk to me again. But they call me two-faced for unnecessary reason. I think you go shut up and get your time. You don't smell. Your father dey smell. When I touch you, I'm here for the money. I'm talking to you, bitch. Hey, tell her that's you. Tell her that's you. All your fans in quarter. I go victimize your papa, your mama, everybody. See, my mama will die go buy your generation.
So now that we've heard from Imissy's side of the story in her diary session, can we revisit the outburst that happened between Emissy and Rooboy? So according to Emissy said Rooboy was having an altercation with Isabella, whereby Rooboy said that Isabella called him two-faced, and that he was asking Isabella, why would you call me a two-faced person? And started going off on Isabella. But in the process, that Rooboy started throwing shades about other housemates on how, they've been saying a lot behind his back, that they should come say it to his face. Now, Emissy said in the process, she said, oh, I know that this shade you're referring to me. And at that, Rooboy now stepped up to Emissy. And that was how the whole back and forth, Rooboy insulting Emissy, started. So that means in this story, Imisi is not the victim, because if this guy was having an altercation with another person and you decided to slide in, it means that whatever you get, you should be able to chest it. Meanwhile, in case you're missing in action, Rooboy had an altercation with Isabella early hours of this morning, where Isabella called Rooboy a two-faced person. So according to Isabella said she wanted to lit her cigarette right in Biggie's house, that's inside the main lounge. And Rooboy was now telling Isabella that you can't do this. If you want to smoke, you have to go to the garden. And Isabella now turned to why is Rooboy saying if she has to smoke, she can't lit her cigarette here, she must go to the garden? That Rooboy himself once lit his cigarettes in the main lounge and even smoked in the main lounge. Why is it that all of a sudden he's acting like a hypocrite? That this is Rooboy being two-faced. And Rooboy started going off on Isabella, telling Isabella that this whole two-faced thing, you always call him anytime a problem emerges. It's not because of whatever he has done, but it's because of Thelma. That this is not the first time you're calling him a two-faced person. That the other day, you actually said it to his face, telling him, oh, that you go side with this person, side with the other person, and at the end you deny even siding the other person. That why are you like that? And Rooboy now said, is it not better he clarified himself now? Later on, Rooboy even met with Culture and Coin, telling them that this whole two-faced thing is just because he's with Thelma. And will he stop being with Thelma because you, Isabella, is his friend? But well, that moving forward, it won't be that way. He needs to now create boundaries to his friendship with people, because now this friendship, too much friendship, is what is leading to these insults. Now let's go back to Emissy and Rooboy. So since Rooboy was now having this problem with Isabella, Emissy, why will you bring yourself to come and chest a shade that was not being thrown at you? Even if it was thrown at you, since it's a general shade, why did you feel the need to respond? And when I started watching this fight, because the show was showing us Kola and Dede discussing their own affair, and then moved to Imisi. So I didn't even get to know what caused the fight in the first instance. The only thing is that I started feeling bad for Imisi when Rooboy was telling her, oh, you smell, go bring out your things, so that the house will see how dirty you are, how you smell, you stink, you're on this smell, telling her, oh, you think we don't know your game plan? You're here to say that the housemates are victimizing you, and then you gather fan base for yourself. Now, in fact, he's ready to face both you and that's your fan base, that nobody is scared of you. If the rest of the housemates are scared of you, I'm not scared of you, Emissy. I will victimize both you, your fan base, and your parents. When you mentioned parents, I was not like, oh, Rooboy, you're beginning to go overboard. And the whole, when Emissy wants to pass, he'll block Emissy saying, oh, I have your time today, come, I'll give it to you today. Or you think only you is going crazy, I can as well go crazy too. And I was not like, guy, you're doing too much, or you're beginning to do too much. Because at that point, Emissy even wanted to pass and go to where the swing is and sit down. And Rooboy was blocking her. You could hear the rest of the housemate telling Rooboy, oh, Rooboy, at this point you need to just give her space. And Emissy had to push Rooboy to go sit down, and Rooboy saying, oh, you all can see it, big brother, she's the one that pushed me. At that point I was just saying, this guy, this garden, you're the one trying to trigger this girl, not even knowing that Emissy was the one that incited herself in the cause that led to all of this. I was just feeling pity for her, not knowing how it all started. You see why most times you even have to hear from both sides. And Imisi in the diary session telling Big Brother that it was a lot, that he was expecting Big Brother to call Rooboy to order, like call the housemates to order, because she moved from fighting, exchanging words with K Bobo, to Victory and K Bobo, to Bright Morgan, Rooboy, and now she and Rooboy now. So she was not telling Big Brother it was too much, that she was expecting Big Brother to call them to order. And I'm like, okay. So you inserted yourself in this exchange of words between Isabella, and Isabella didn't even reply Rooboy. The funniest part of it, the part I watched, Rooboy was the only one talking. Isabella was just busy minding her business, and Rooboy was telling her, oh, it's because of Tema, who are you to call me two-face and all of that. But now, Imisi, it's turned into a full-blown drama. Like, this whole exchange of word lasted for more than 5 minutes between Imisi and Rooboy. Mind you, I'm not trying to exonerate Rooboy as well, because he actually went overboard in the course of all of this. Especially that part he was telling Emissy that his late mom can actually buy her whole generation. Bro. Anyways, Emissy actually responded by telling Rooboy, yes, I don't have money. Your mom can buy my generation. Do I even say I have money? Is that not why I'm here? I'm here for the money. And Rooboy now said, why will you even have money with this kind of your character? That you're not supposed to have money with this bad attitude. And for you pretending to be poor and acting out to be poor, that all of them here are poor. That he's poor, that's why he's here for the money. Thelma is poor, that's why Thelma is here for the money. That everybody in this house is here for the money because all of them are poor. That Mide's mom sells under a Ikeja bridge. That Mide is also poor. That's why Mide is here for the money. And I'm like, bro, that's too much information. Why will you bring Mide's mom into this? Anyways, Emissy told him, quite alright, that she's poor. But you're not the one that said your deodorants can buy everything I'm worth. Yes, I'm poor, that's why I'm here. But Rooboy told her to wrap it up, that strategy is not going to pay off this season, that the whole claiming poverty, gathering pity story is not going to work out this season. And Emissy was like, nobody is claiming poverty. I'm not claiming poverty. You're the one projecting poverty on me. You're the one telling me you can buy my generation, your deodorant can buy everything I owe. You're the one doing this. But at that point, that's the first time, that's early hours of this morning when all of this was going on, I was like, oh my god, this is too much on Emissy. Not even knowing, saying that this girl gonna go buy matter for herself. So if you look at this very well, you will know it's a case of power jam power and the lesser power trying to chicken out. Because at some point, Emissy also got tired and she now wanted to go into the main lounge, but Rooboy went and blocked the entrance, telling her, you're going nowhere, I'm ready for you today. Well, that part, I know Big Brother should address that, because who are you to even obstruct, to block someone from, restricting someone from their freedom of movement again? I know Biggie will definitely come to that. Big Brother will have to address that side of this whole back and forth. And, well, seeing Emissy's enemies being excited in all of this, like I saw the part K Bobo was smiling when Rooboy mentioned that whole poverty thing won't sell this season. And Faith as well. Faith even went to bring meat in the kitchen, telling Emissy, oh yeah, eat. When Rooboy was telling Emissy that all you do here is eat and eat, you've not seen food before in your life. And Faith went to go and bring meat, telling her, yeah, come and eat meat now, since all you do is eat. That side, all those parts, I know Faith was doing too much as well. But when your enemy now, when your enemy is being dealt with, you definitely get excited. So in all of this, what I'm saying in all of this is that, in my opinion, I know you'll be feel free to drop your own opinion, but in your opinion, I'm saying Emissy is not a victim, because if Rooboy was having an altercation with Isabella and you decided to insert yourself in it, that means whatever comes at you now, you should be ready to take it, right? Yes, I'm not exonerating Rooboy. Rooboy went overboard, mentioning her parents, mentioning her fan base, which are not even supposed to do, because you don't know if you even share the same fan base with Emissy. Because I know definitely there will be people that will be following Emissy that will still like Rooboy, things like that. It's actually a sensitive thing. Mentioning parents, bringing her fan base, all of that was too much. But Emissy wasn't the victim of that fight. But well, let me listen to your own opinion and comments. Feel free to tell me who you think is at fault in this case. And Big Brother not calling them to order in the midst of all of this chaos. Maybe Biggie was having fun as well. Or what do you think? Anyways, let me read your comments, okay? Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
I don't get money. I am poor. If I push you away from the road, don't be fine.
If you naked yourself, sir, make yourself. I go finish you.